In this week's Fresh Produce Fridays, the Packer team is shining a light on immigration raids in California and the ripple effect that's having on businesses that rely on immigrant labor. Editor Jennifer Strailey has more.
Following the recent and highly publicized ICE raid on a farm in Ventura, California, there's been some whiplash with the Trump administration saying ICE should pause raids on farms, hotels, and restaurants, and then reversing that decision and ordering the resumption of those raids. The Packer recently spoke with Kevin Kelly, CEO of Union City, California's Emerald Packaging, the largest flexible packaging supplier to the leafy greens industry.
I think a lot of folks are feeling uncertain and afraid. We've certainly heard that folks aren't turning up to work in the fields, and we've seen it at our facility.
What's the potential ripple effect of ICE raids on food pricing and availability?
I think that's clearly what the farmers worry about is, there's a direct line from supply to price. And, right now supply is pretty plentiful, demand's fairly moderate, but if suddenly there's no supply because suddenly no one is turning up to work, then, or you're losing 25, 30% of your workforce in the fields, it'll turn up overnight.
You've said that American businesses need to get realistic on immigration issues. What do you mean by that?
The farmers have for years fought for expansion of the work visa program, which is an easy short-run solution. This thing of taking a hammer to a issue that needs, fixing, but needs, screwdrivers and wrenches, needs a much defter touch. It doesn't make sense.
The Department of Homeland Security says the ICE raids target violent criminals. How does that jibe with what you're seeing?
I know that some of our employees obviously voted for the current administration, thinking that this wouldn't happen or that only criminals would be targeted. And that's clearly not what's happening. I don't see it helping a company like ours, where we're talking about a legal workforce that's being impacted by a policy meant to impact criminals.
Reporting for Ag Day, this is Jennifer Strailey with the Packer.